it's Marae Rigel, and you're tuned into The Mo Show, where I aspire to inspire your mind, body, and soul. And today, we're doing 10 things I learned that I could have done to protect my natural hair a long time ago. So, we're going to start with number 10 to number 1. So, number 10 is sleep with a satin pillowcase and a bonnet. So, now I know this is my pillowcase I sleep with. It goes over my big pillow and my bonnet. Honestly, I sleep with the bonnet or my scarf every night, so having silk pillowcase is kind of just an added bonus. So yeah, but that's number 10. Number 9 would be protective styles and clipping my ends. These are the scissors I use to clip my ends. They're very sharp. They're like surgical scissors. We used them a long time ago, like when my dad had, we know these are the real deal, Holyfield. But yes, I use these to clip my ends, and or whoever's gonna clip them if I'm doing it at home. And of course, protective styling, like getting braids or anything to kind of keep my hair out of the way, wearing my wig, whatever I can do to not be in my hair a lot, then that would help with my natural hair and protecting it. Obviously, keeping my hands out of my hair. Like, I have a problem with touching my hair. I have a problem with getting in my scalp at all times. I just like to touch my hair. Like, even now, I just feel the grease on my hands. And that'll help with getting grease on my face and stuff. And, you know, making myself break out. Excuse me. If I keep my hands out of my hair, because already my hands have different oils and stuff in them, and I just don't want my hair getting any dirtier than it should be. So keeping my hands out of my hair, it helps prevent me messing up hairstyles, and it helps, you know, retain my hair as well. So number 7 would be using oils and moisturizers in my hair and my scalp. I use this Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops every single night. This is my oil. Oh, I use it in the morning and at night. So I always keep my scalp hydrated and moisturized, because my scalp can get dry and my hair can get dry. But if my scalp is moisturized, it can ooze to the rest of my hair. It kind of keeps the rest of my hair manageable. And obviously keeping moisturizers on my hair when my hair is in different styles, in a wash and go, or anytime that it's just out where it needs to have some type of moisture on it, because my hair is high porosity and it can get dry very, very quickly. Like, it'll get the oils and stuff in there, but it'll get dry as quickly as those get in. They can come out that quick too. So number 7 would be stop wearing ponytails in the middle of my head right here. That can prevent a lot of things from happening in my hair too. When I was in middle school, I used to wear a lot of ponytails, just because I didn't really know how to do my hair, and I was the only person who could do it because my mom was gone to work by that time. So I would just do like middle ponytails right here in the back of my head. And it's not good to keep your hair always strapped up in a ponytail where you're not combing it out. Like, of course, I was not combing my hair out, so it was just a ponytail just sitting right there, not getting any air, not getting any circulation. So I have to stop putting just ponytails in my head. And that includes puffs sometimes too. Like, I can't do a wash and go puff every single time, because that ponytail sitting right there is just not getting enough stimulation to the rest of my hair. Okay, the next thing was like super, super hard for me that I learned to do, which was stop flat ironing my hair. Put down the flat iron. Like, you guys saw my video, I'll link it up here, of me when I flat ironed my hair for my birthday. That was the last time I flat ironed my hair, and I only do it maybe once a year. I've only probably done it once a year for the last couple of years. I just don't wear my hair straight like I used to. But in high school and beginning of college, all I did was straighten my hair like every week. I remember one time my roommate and we went in college the month of November. Instead of like No Shave November, we did No Heat November. And we thought we were really doing something by just straightening our hair for 1 month. Like, now I don't even keep my hair straight for a month. It's just, we used to straighten it every week. Like, it was just messing our hair up for sure. My hair was fried, and I put color in it, and it was just messing up, because I wanted to just keep straightening my hair and keep my hair straight at all times, and I got heat damage and all that stuff. So as much as I love my flat iron, I had to put my flat iron down to protect my natural hair for sure. The next thing would be releasing tension. I tend to be pretty heavy-handed, and I'm not tender-headed, so a lot of styles don't hurt my head if I'm pulling on this or pulling on that. I'm trying to get the style as tight as it can be so it can last the longest it can last. But I shouldn't put so much tension on my hair because that causes breakage. Releasing the tension in my head will help stimulate my scalp as well, because your hair grows from your scalp. So if your scalp's not healthy and taken care of, then your hair won't have anything healthy to produce from. So the next thing would be, sorry y'all, I'm looking at this at my sheet that I wrote things down on because I did not want to forget these top 10 tips. Do not shampoo too much. I didn't wash my hair enough, but when I did, I always shampooed. After I shampooed, wasn't introduced to co-washing and not washing your hair with shampoo until maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. Like I just honestly didn't know that you weren't supposed to shampoo your hair that much. And especially like with sulfate-free shampoo, I just used whatever I had on hand, and I just would shampoo my hair every time I wash it, right? Because you think it's like washing your body, washing the dishes. Every time it's dirty, you know, you need to wash it with the soap. But I'm glad I found other ways to cleanse my hair and to help get it into the styles that I want to get it into. But shampooing, I had to let that go a lot. I have maybe 1 or 2 shampoo bottles. Every time I wash my hair, I don't shampoo. Sometimes I co-wash. It just really depends on what I'm doing and how dirty my hair is. But I've learned to stop shampooing so much, which protects my hair, and it like doesn't strip it as much as shampooing does and kind of leave your hair streaky and kind of leathery feeling. It's just weird. It just makes your hair too clean, I guess, if that's a phrase. Too clean. My hair used to be too clean using so much shampoo all the time, which will lead me to washing and deep conditioning my hair regularly. Like, I know you're saying, like, you just said don't shampoo that much. No, don't shampoo, but you do need to take care of your hair and wash it. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to wash it with shampoo, but you need to wash it with something. Wash the things and the products out of your hair so that you can get products in for a next style, because your hair won't be like bouncy and flowy and feel all types of good if it has too much stuff weighing it down. So for sure, wash and deep condition your hair. You can wash with a co-wash, with conditioner, with shampoo when it's needed, with deep conditioner, with a hair mayonnaise, just a pre-poo, anything like that. Like, just making sure you get some of that stuff out of your hair, but not to do shampooing too regularly, because sometimes having dirt in your hair is good for your hair, and it definitely helps your hair grow. And the number one thing, it's just so obvious, but that I learned that I could have done to protect my natural hair was use this. This is a simple comb, and I clearly couldn't get the simple concept. It's like everything in this top 10 list that I've learned, it kind of all ties back to combing my hair out. Like, when I'm washing it, I need to comb it. When I'm deep conditioning, I need to comb it. When I put it in a ponytail, I need to comb it. When I put it in protective style, it just needs to be combed out. My hair needs to be detangled at all times. And my hair is so super thick that sometimes finger detangling works, but I always need to use a comb. Like this rake, this big old rake, I can't use a little comb unless my hair is straight because of how thick, like, my texture of hair is. So combing my hair out is something that I used to not ever do. Like, ever, ever, ever. I'm glad I do now, because I'm starting to see the results of it with taking care of my scalp in the middle of my head, which is like my sore and tender spot, because of so many years of wearing ponytails and breakage and things like that. So even though I wasn't tender-headed, that's probably the reason why I didn't realize that my hair wasn't being protected like it should be, because I wasn't tender-headed. Things weren't hurting me. Ponytails weren't being too tight in my head, but I need to make sure that I comb it out regardless of what I do. Like, regardless of any style, I always comb my hair out. Even in a wash and go, you have to detangle with your fingers before you coil it around. And when you're about to wash it out, sometimes with those finger coils, they get really tight and they can get really tangled. So it's good to always comb your hair out after and before every style you do. So I hope you guys like those 10 tips. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell that is right next to the subscribe button. And I will see you guys later. Bye.